Hello, Sky Squad. Welcome back. Thank you guys for tuning in so much. I love you guys. Welcome, fam bam. And if you are new here, hello, beautiful people. Welcome to the Sky Life. And if you want to be a part of the Sky Squad, all you have to do is subscribe and you're in. This video is going to be my 3-month update and my first wash routine. Since I've had I had a wash and retwist, my very first one, and it was a failure. And so now that I've just done my wash and retwist, I'll show you the results and how it improved and what's different. So the thing that I'm using is the Design Essentials Oat Protein and Henna. It's a deep cleansing shampoo, removes buildup and adds volume. I only use this. I do have the honey cream and then the conditioner after, but I only used the shampoo. And for my retwist, I just used the plain TALIAH WAAJID Lock It Up. They do have a tighter hold version, and let's just go through the experience real quick, and then I'll tell you my overall thoughts and everything like that. So basically, I show you what my hair looked like before I washed it. It wasn't really that dirty. I just know when I scratch it, I get flakes and snowflakes everywhere. And I was getting to that 3-wheel mark. I'm like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and retwist it. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to try to do it myself because I need to get used to doing my own retwist. It's easier doing it on someone else's, so I have to get used to doing mine. And the first one was a total fail. So I'll show you what it looks like before. It's really not that bad. I really could have went longer, but I felt like my scalp was a little bit itchy. And I just had snowflakes falling everywhere. And then the next part is everyone has problems with their front area. My front area is of softer texture. It's taking longer to bud and lock. So I did use some bobby pins. I just got some bobby pins from Forever 21. And I just kind of put the little humps. I put that around my lock to secure it, and I kept that in while I was washing it. I felt like it helped just keep it in place because I could feel like they're not that long of hair, so me manipulating it, I can easily just put my fingers through it and it'll be completely undone. So I was trying to preserve whatever initial budding and initial locking it was going through. I want to preserve that with a bobby pin. So little tip if you have any locks that are questionable. So that's what I did, just in the front 5 or 6, and I didn't lose any locks. None of my locks unraveled by doing that. Some were pretty close, but with that bobby clip, I was good. So that's a good thing. And really what I did was I just had the bobby clips in, and then when I'm in the shower, I just really just did a rinse. Pretty much anything that was on the surface could just be rinsed off, and that way when I apply this, it just gets straight to the point. I applied very little, so this is going to last me a long time with the length of locks I have. It's just going to last me a very long time. You do not need a lot. So I'll use the smaller than what you think, and then if you need more, add more. But I just put a little on my fingertips and then really massaged my scalp, and then just kind of rub the excess down my locks, rinsed it, and then I did it one more time. The second time after I massaged it in, I kind of sit on my hair for a minute. I finished up with my shower and then rinse it out. So when I got out, I just used a t-shirt because I don't have a microfiber towel and I don't want any lint in my locks. So I just use a t-shirt and toss my locks up into it and pat dry. And then I have a clip of basically what my hair looks like once it was fully washed. You could see how volumized it was, especially at the root and everything like that. So it whoosh, you know what I'm saying. At this point, I'm like, okay, I'm getting a little anxious because this is kind of where I went wrong with my first retwist. Is the actual retwist part is where I legitly went wrong and couldn't save myself. So I remember my wash and retwist 401, I'm talking about adding tension to your hair, aka see, this is not even tight enough, but I'll go into that in a minute. So you palm roll it or whatever, and you want it to have that tension so it can stay straight. Otherwise, it lifts up, undoes itself, all the above. So I try to pay very close attention to that. It was really hard in the back, I would say, to get that tension. I think in the front, I was getting used to just reaching my hands back there, palm rolling it, and just kind of pinning it back, pinning it back, pinning it back. So I kind of have a little clip of my clip placement, but it's not like perfect. Pretty much you just want to keep that tension, you want to keep your hair taut while it's in the drying process so it stays in that way. And pretty much I left my clips in it for an hour, and I had like a handheld blow dryer, and I just intermittently, it doesn't have a cool setting, it just have a warm or hot, so I use a warm setting but on high disbursement. So I did that off and on for an hour. After that, took the clips out, and then I have my retwist, which, okay, it doesn't even look like I retwisted my hair. It could look like it looks slightly worse than I did when I started out, but I need to wash my hair, and I really want to practice on doing my locks. So yeah, so basically, so far, I would say my retwist attempt this time was so much better than my first one. Mind you, I did my first one at a mere 3 weeks old. That was too soon for me because I'm at 3 months, and I still struggled. So 3 weeks to 3 months, there's a difference. Yeah, my hair did not unravel. I paid close attention still to my front hairs because I feel like the bobby clip tip will help, not just in the front, but anywhere you have a problem lock that you're worried about. Just stick a bobby, like you'll still, it's not blocking enough hair for you not to get to it, you know what I mean? But it's holding it in place. So yeah. So yeah, I think I did like a B- job on my retwist. I mean, it's not super slicked down or anything, but it's nowhere near as puffy as it looked freshly washed. You know what I mean? You could like compare that clip to what it looks like now. You can tell that I actually done something, like there was something changed. And then I had it in a style, which I should have left it up, but I just kind of barrel twist to the side so it could just kind of hang over and everything like that. Now, here's the differences between when I do my retwist and how my how my loctician does my retwist. So, first things first, I don't think she uses Design Essentials. I think they use the Naked brand. I think it has something about oats and honey in it too. But she uses that. So she uses the Naked brand, I'm pretty sure. And instead of using this, she uses the My Gel one, which is a thicker consistency. This is more of a jelly. Like this is more of a jelly. Like very, very soft. Very, very soft. Has bounce to it. It's very like that. So with that being said, she used a different shampoo, but she did suggest using Design Essentials. I've heard nothing but good things, so this is the only thing I'm using. And then she did say lock it up. However, everyone is using lock it up tighter hold, which probably would have been helpful because I felt like I had a very good palm roll. I felt like I had good tension on my hair, but I feel like this is just such a light hold. It didn't hold it tight, you know what I'm saying? But I do like this. I do like the soft hold and all of that business. Now, she usually, again, she used a different lock gel. She used the My Gel. That's the first difference. Second difference, she used a hooded dryer, and I'm under the hooded dryer continuously for 45 minutes at least. I had a handheld dryer intermittently for an hour. And then about like an hour and 15 minutes, I took the clips out because my hair felt dry. And the only parts that wasn't dry was the hair directly underneath the clips. And so it was weird because I'm like, I don't want to like over dry my hair. It feels pretty dry. Like the front part was already like dry before I got there to twist it, so I had to spray it with water. I'm like, well, it's been an hour. Like, it should be good. Well, I think it was okay. I think the places that were budding, even though I palm rolled it into a shape, since this had a light hold and I didn't have that much heat on it, it didn't stay tightly wounded. It let the buds flourish. So yeah, so I don't really think the different shampoo really matters, but I know the gel and how I dry my hair matters as well. So those are the two differences, but I feel like my hair just looks as if it's like 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks old instead of freshly retwisted, which I try to make sure to not forget to insert clip here. I do have a picture of how it looked before, like when I did my first 3-week wash retwist fail, how it looked when I did it and didn't think about clip placement, didn't think about any of it, barely even dried it. And then how it looked like when she retwists my hair. It's very, I feel like the gel is probably heavier, so it has a tighter, more long-lasting hold, and this isn't even the tighter hold. This is the like light hold. So I'll show you guys better as well, but also have a clip. Okay, so this is how my hair looks like after my retwist. Pretty much, it's just not super tight at the root, I would say. Look at that growth. But my hair feels softer, I would say. Like when it was tightly controlled with the My Gel or whatever, it didn't feel as soft. My hair feels softer now. It still has that thickness to it. So yeah, so like you can still tell with my budding. I feel like with that gel, it would be tightly wounded like this, to where it would be like that shaped, you know? But overall, I don't think I did too bad. You can still see my parting. The front is okay. Yeah, so I think I did pretty good for my second retwist attempt. I didn't use a comb or anything like that. I just used the Lock It Up gel and my fingers. So I'm going to go ahead and head into my 3rd month review of having locks and everything like that. I just kind of want to put these things together. And yeah, so now on to the 3-month review. Okay, so this is my 3-month update. I just kind of like tightened the retwists in the front and around the perimeter just to help me out a little bit in certain places where it was like really, really loose. But yeah, so this is my 3-month lock update, and let's take a closer look. So you can kind of tell, like, basically my hair is still budding, and it's just budding through the length of the lock pretty much. My hair is growing. Anything that changed this month, you saw earlier I got my first lock style with my loctician. She did my wash and my retwist for the first time. She did it, my first wash with her. And what I mean by first wash, I mean I did have a wash that was a fail, but this was around the first time she thought that my hair was safe to wash. So she did, and then she did a style for me, and you guys have seen that in my like what you need to know wash retwist 4-in-1 video. And then I just performed my wash and retwist, and honestly it doesn't look too bad. I think I just have to, oh god, I think I just have to clip in closer to the root as well as keep the length on there. Yeah, this side of my hair was in a style. So this is kind of like how my lock looks when she retwists it. Everything is kind of twisted down a little bit. But the majority, like you can still see like my budding happening. So pretty much all I've seen this month is some growth, which I love. You can already tell. And anything else? I mean, it's just constantly budding. It's constantly transforming. It's constantly trying to get, I feel like when I look back, they look more like locks than not. So everyone has been noticing my hair growth. It's like every time it's time for a retwist, it's like your hair is growing, your hair is growing, your hair is growing. I did try to have my retwist last as long as it could because I was in a wedding, and so I didn't use water for like a week and a half, almost 2 weeks. And when I don't use water, I feel like my hair is itchier. I feel like it's drier and there's more flakiness that happens. My scalp has never gotten so dirty you see it, but like if I scratch, snowflakes happening. But yeah, so pretty much all I've seen is like growth, and there's nothing really exciting because we already know what budding looks like. It's just happening along the length of my lock, and that's going to kind of take some time. The only thing I do different is I only use the Healing African oil after my wash and retwist because I'm washing everything, I'm deep cleansing everything. So then I replenish with that, and then a couple of days later I just spray the olive oil. I will be doing the water as well, but I don't spray my hair with water every single day. But I do spray it more than just once a week, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, there's not a whole lot of changes this month. I am doing more and more hairstyles, so if you want to see how to do hairstyles on this length, let me know. I'm going to try to get those recorded for you guys. But yeah, I just love my hair. You saw it earlier in the space buns, which today was my first day doing it. But even if you have this much hair or even shorter, you can do a lot. And when your hair is in a style, before it locks, it's like it stretches out, which is why my hair looks like this and like this on this side, because I had it barrel twist to that side. So it kind of stretches and elongates your locks. So if you think your locks are too short, just try some barrel twist, just 2 barrel twists straight back is a good style to start out with. And then when you undo it, your hair will be elongated and curly, and it might actually help you like feel better about your progress. But yeah, like I just love my hair. I love my hair. I love my hair when it's thicker, like this. I don't know. I just like it fuller, rather than so like scalpy looking. So I'm not sure if I mentioned this or not, but basically my plans are to do a second wash and retwist myself so I can get used to it. And then for my birthday, which is in December, I'll do my 5-month review and kind of do like a length check and maybe a lock count, because I don't have 100 and some odd locks. No. So if you want to know how many locks I have, that will be coming up soon. Just have to remind me. But yeah, so I really like doing my own wash and retwist. Like at first I'm like kind of apprehensive just because it didn't look like how my locticians does, but I like my hair fuller, I like my hair softer, and I'm just gonna get better with time. So that is my 3-month update, and that is my wash and retwist second attempt, round 2. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. Please let me know. I love interacting with you guys. If you want to see anything else, let me know. And until next time, see you later.